Hey guys, so I'm kind of starting this off a little bit different than normal. You're probably like, why are you standing up? Why do you look like that? I understand why you have questions, but today I'm going to bring you through the process of what it took me to get to look like this. I go from like a 3 to like a solid 6.5. It only took like 2 hours, but it's fine. We're kind of going reverse in a second, and we are gonna do a whole get ready with me, which I'm super excited about. So that is today's video. I basically have like a sorority event, which is called Crush. And it's like a Valentine's Day themed social, so you bring dates and stuff. I never really have a date, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm still super excited, and it's still gonna be a blast, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually running late because obviously I'm leaving right now, so let's just get into the get ready with me. As you guys know, the fan in here is so loud, so switch to voiceover. Alrighty guys, I am back with another voiceover. Who's excited? Definitely me. Well, I already put on my foundation just because I felt like that was like a boring process. And now I'm going to be taking Morphe's eyeshadow primer. I believe that's what it's just called. It's just a normal eyeshadow primer. And I always put that on if I need my eyeshadow to stay on all night, which is definitely what I needed to do tonight. And then I'm going to be taking both James Charles and Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I'm just going to start with like a base nude color. Just to put that all over my lid, and then I will be going in with kind of like a lighter brown in the crease. I don't know, I always do that to start off. I think it's like the best base to have, and then I'm actually going to start going in with the colors I'm going to do for my eyeshadow. Since I'm wearing a red dress and I'm wearing like sparkly shoes, I put a little bit of makeup setting spray on a brush for the silver, because I'm going to put silver all over my lid, almost kind of like a silver smoky eye. And basically that just consists of silver and black, but I do like to put the setting spray on the silver because I feel like it makes the silver a little more pigmented, even though Jeffree Star's silver in the Morphe palette is actually really pigmented. So it's really good, but I do add a little bit of setting spray to like add a little bit more to that. And then after I cover my whole lid in silver, I'll normally go in with a Q-tip and just make sure that nothing is in the crease. And then tape is basically my best friend in this process. I put tape on the side for where I'm going to put the black eyeshadow just so that it's a clean line, because I could never do that on my own. And then I'm just going to take the black and start on the outside, making sure that outside line is the darkest, and then start blending inwards. You always want the outside near the tape to be the darkest, and then inside closer to the silver shadow a little bit lighter and lighter. This normally takes me a very long time to actually like get correct, and I normally go through, go back, and just kind of make sure that it's perfect and blend out as much as possible, even though I'm not the best at blending. But so I finished this eye, and then off camera I do the other eye just because you don't need to watch both, and also taking the tape off, of course. I normally go in, like I said, and touch up whatever needs to be fixed. And then once both eyes are pretty much done, I move in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. And I really just put that under my eyes on both sides, almost like triangles, down the bridge of my nose, and then also on my forehead. When I do have a spray tan, I find that it's not the best. Like, it's very hard to blend out when I have a spray tan, but it still blends out pretty good. And normally I do put a little bit over my Cupid's bow as well. And then I just take a Real Technique sponge, it's basically a beauty blender, and blend out. This takes forever, and normally my arm is literally sore after, I kid you not. But I just blend, blend, blend. Next, I take the MAC Photo Finish, I want to say, powder, and I just dust that all over my face, really concentrating on where I put the concealer, and I kind of just pat everything in to put it in place. I don't bake my face, mainly because I just don't know how to, so that's kind of just what the powder is for. Next, I felt my face kind of getting dry, so I took the Morphe setting spray and kind of just put that everywhere. And then normally, to get it to dry quicker, since the James Charles palette is massive, oh god, that was a lot, I normally dry it with the palette because it's just huge and it helps a lot. It's like a fan. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I normally use all 3 of the brown shades on the bottom and just kind of buff it everywhere, honestly, except for where I put the concealer. So under, my cheekbones, I put a lot. I try to blend it out evenly so I don't have any lines. And then normally I'll also go around my lips and stuff. I'll put it under my jawline, under my cheekbones.
on top of my forehead, of course. And then I also do contour my nose just a little bit. I don't do anything crazy, but I do like to just contour it a little bit. Then, of course, I blend it down my neck. I would never want my neck to be a different color than my face, so I really just take that bronzing powder and make sure that I put it everywhere, on my chest, anywhere that I think would look a little uneven, just to blend it all together. And next up we have my blush. I use Warm Soul from MAC, and I love when I have a tan to almost look like a very sun-kissed glow. So I'll normally put the blush obviously on my cheeks. I'll brush it on my nose a little bit and really just drag it everywhere on that top near my nose and my cheeks. Then I'll be taking the Kylie Jenner highlighter. This is actually one of her older ones, so it's not like the newer highlighter or whatever, but I'll just put it on the tip of my nose and on my higher up cheekbones, and then take the bronzing powder again and just kind of touch up what I just did. And now we're on to the eyebrows, which eyebrows and eyeliner, all that is definitely the most stressful part, but eyebrows really stress me out, honestly. But I try to just keep them pretty natural and shape them a little bit, definitely in some serious thought right here. And I'll just kind of brush my fingers through it to blend it out a little bit, and of course use a spoolie on the other side to brush it out. I just obviously want them to look as natural as possible and not like I just drew them on. So that's always my goal, but I know sometimes they don't look the best, but I do my best, okay? I really try. Next up, we have eyeliner. I always bring the eyeliner into like a wing to blend into the black eyeshadow on the outer corner. I just think it looks better, and I normally add eyeliner to everything just because when I put lashes on, I do use the black lash glue, and it just really makes it blend into one. It just looks like eyeliner at that point. So I do always add on just a really thin line of eyeliner and kind of bring it out to a wing to blend it all together, so that way you really can't see the eyelash glue, because I cannot stand when you can see eyelash glue. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Whoa, now I am getting ready to put my lashes on. Of course, this is always a very stressful process. I use the Demi Wispies in, I believe it's the Ardell lashes. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I believe it's the Ardell lashes in the shape Demi Wispy, and it is the mink ones. That's like the most important part. It's the mink Demi Wispies. And then I just use, like I said, the black eyelash glue to apply them just so you can't really see. And then I wait for 10 years for the glue to get tacky. I feel like it takes forever for the glue to get tacky, and even when I think it's tacky, it's not enough. So I would just stand there and wait forever until you think it's about to dry, basically. Now here is the stress of putting on lashes. I normally place them on with my fingers and then have tweezers ready to go to kind of secure them in place. I normally start with the outer corner and then move inward to the inner corner, and I feel like the inner corner is always the most difficult for me personally, but using tweezers does help a lot, and it's pretty much the only way that I can do it. So if you have trouble, I would definitely suggest tweezers. And then even once I use the tweezers and do everything, I do go back in with my fingers and just try to make sure that they are pressed on as much as possible. And you definitely want to make sure the entire lash is pressed on, not just the inner corner and outer corner. The whole middle, makes a huge difference too. Now I'm just waiting for that glue to dry, and what a big tip that I do is I then take a Q-tip and put it in the eyeshadow and just cover any glue that you can see, and then go back in with your eyeliner and also cover the glue, so that way you cannot see anything that moved or anything that kind of got on your eyelid. And then lastly, just to blend my lashes with the falsies, I will take a little bit of mascara and just kind of put them on where my real lashes are. I really don't put it where the fake lash is, but I just focus on where my real lash is and then press the two together. That way they seem more seamless and more together, and you can't see the difference from your lashes to the fake lashes. Just press, 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 and kind of blend together. Ew, it's on my fingers. But now that is pretty much it for makeup. Ooh, yes. And now we are going to move on to hair. I was making TikToks, but I'm back. So now I'm just going to straighten my hair a little bit because I am actually going to curl it, but I like to start off with straightening it a little bit to make sure there's no creases or anything in the top of my hair before I actually start curling it. I'm also going to be putting in these little pearl barrettes from Brandy Melville. I am now curling my hair, and my hair does curl pretty easily and pretty quick, and I use a wand. I feel like that's like the best loose waves that I can do, but you can use any type of curling iron that you prefer, of course. But I was just kind of going for like the looser wave look. Now I'm just going to put the barrettes in my hair. I normally leave some hair out in the front, of course. I don't put it all back, but I do pull some and put a barrette, and then I will be doing that on both sides, of course. Now, hairspray is literally my best friend because I don't want my curls to fall, so I normally just put a lot of hairspray and then kind of pull them up. And normally my hair does stay pretty good, but now I have both barrettes in. I am loving the look, and I'm ready to get changed.
Okay, and that is it. I have on my dress. I will show you guys a full look right now. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try. So you can kind of see, this is what the dress looks like. I am borrowing my little's dress actually, and I have on these sparkly shoes, and yeah. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me for this crush event. Like I said, it's basically like a Valentine's Day social where you bring dates. Unfortunately, I don't have a date, but that's okay. I'm still super excited to go have fun, and yeah, I'm running really late. If you guys can't tell, I put the little pearls in my hair. I thought that added like a cute little touch since it is Valentine's Day and like super cute and fun, whatever. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you're doing for Valentine's Day. Comment down below what you're doing for Valentine's Day. This is definitely not a straight angle. And of course, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss anything. I've got to run, but I love you guys, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye!